I used to think that Call of Duty and the Black Ops series was the best that Call of Duty had to offer as far as a first-person shooter. And you know what? I was absolutely fucking right. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is the shiznit, people. And this is my review for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation 4. Like many people out there, I began to feel like the excitement for a new Call of Duty was really starting to wear out, as they're released on an annual basis by now multiple developers, with the publisher Activision just kind of like hovering as this overlord of how is the DLC going to be managed and stuff like that. But Treyarch, the developers of the Black Ops series for Call of Duty, have been consistently awesome at developing and making such a fun and memorable experience. So far, the campaign mode is really awesome. I mean, the Black Ops campaigns have been very memorable for me personally. This one is really fantastic. I mean, it feels more like an RPG than ever before. You have not just these classes, of course, like the assault rifle guy, the SMIG guy, the shotgun sniper guy, and stuff like that. No, you have specialists now, and as you play through the campaign, you understand what are the different specialists, what are their powers and things like that, and the special powers that come with these specialists are so much fun, man. Not just in the campaign, but also in the multiplayer. And so as you play both of those, actually, the campaign and the multiplayer, you'll get to unlock, of course, new guns and also new abilities for your class and for your specialist. The story here in Black Ops 3 is a little bit too similar to how Advanced Warfare's campaign was as well. You are a soldier, you get messed up, and then you become basically a cyborg. But from there, that's where the similarities end, I think. And interesting enough, that's also where Black Ops 3 really steps up and shows just how awesome Treyarch is as a developer over Sledgehammer and the Advanced Warfare campaign. Because while it was cool to see Kevin Spacey in Advanced Warfare, his character and just the overall acting, I guess, of his digital self in Advanced Warfare was really not that interesting, whereas everybody so far in Black Ops 3 is really cool and very believable, very lifelike, and I find myself in awe, not just because of the graphics, but just in the way as well the voice actors come across. It's actually some of the best that I've seen in any first-person shooter game. The quality of production in Black Ops 3 is not just meeting expectations, I think, for a next-gen experience, but also elevating it as well. There are very few games that I can compare Black Ops 3 to and say this is a next-gen kind of experience. For example, on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And the new Black Ops 3, it almost looks like the new Black Ops 3 is like 2 generations above Advanced Warfare. It looks so freaking good, and there's so much attention to detail in the graphics, the animation, the textures, everything about it visually is absolutely stunning, I think. And like I said, the voice acting as well as all the other sound effects in the game are very nice. They don't feel or sound as if they've been recycled from other games or just picked up from some batch catalog of generic gun sound effects and stuff like that they had. Everything sounds like it was custom fit for what sound it's supposed to make, and it sounds also incredibly authentic. Getting into the multiplayer, I wasn't exactly sure what to expect. I was wondering just how much of a grind is there to get from one gun to the next, and how many different modes are there, how many different maps are there for those modes and things like that. And I'm pleasantly surprised to report that there is a large variety of weapons to unlock, maps to explore, and also modes to get engaged in. And this is, of course, way before we even get any of the DLC from the Season Pass. The level design in the multiplayer matches is absolutely amazing. I love all of the different paths that you can take and the ways that you can exploit other enemy players into coming into sort of your trap. Or even if you want to be super aggressive about things, you know, moving around and getting to know where there are certain choke points and how you can swarm and ambush players is tons of fun on these maps so far. Last but not least, we have, of course, the Zombies mode. Now, ever since Black Ops 1, I've been a huge fan of this mode because getting to understand where all the special items are, the vending machines for things like Juggernog, understanding the map, where are the guns, and how to create a fun train of zombies and see how high you can get your levels has been an awesome challenge. And in Black Ops 2, that's the first thing I thought of. As soon as they announced they were coming out with Black Ops 2, I was like, yes, more zombies! And the same was true here for Black Ops 3. The cool thing about the zombies mode in these 3 games is how much evolution there's been in picking up the quality and the storytelling, and Black Ops 3 is no exception. What also makes each installment of zombies in the Black Ops games even more fun is how they introduce new mechanics and new things that you can do. There's a new like Cthulhu mode or something like that here in Black Ops 3, and I don't quite understand yet because I guess I haven't quite gotten that far in the story of the zombies mode yet to understand why I can turn into this beast, but I don't even care because it's so much fun, man, just running around destroying zombies with these tentacles and stuff like that. And the hilarious thing about it is how the zombies actually seem to be running away from you now when you go into this mode, unlike almost all the other time when they're sprinting at you full speed. And unfortunately, now talking about the zombies mode, it is bringing me into some of my complaints about Black Ops 3. And I honestly think that there needs to be a lot more maps when they do zombies for Black Ops 3. It's always been, yeah, this kind of like fun side thing you can do, I suppose, in the Black Ops games, but they also know just how crazy popular the zombies mode is. You would think now that they would have picked it up and stepped up the quality and the scale, I suppose, of the mode itself and made it equally as impressive as, for example, campaign and multiplayer, but sadly, it's just not there. It's tons of fun, but it feels really limited, and unfortunately, there's still local connections. There's no dedicated servers for connecting players when they want to do zombies. It's all somebody's playing, so they are the host, so you connect to them, and wherever they are in the world means that could have really huge consequences on the quality of your connection. Like when, for example, I tried to play with Mike recently in that zombies mode that I did just a couple of days ago. It was awful. Whoever was not the host had like a couple seconds delay from the time they pulled the trigger to when the bullets were actually flying. Overall though, Zombies is still one of the big highlights, I think, of the Black Ops games. Despite the fact that it's local connection, despite the limited number of maps, it's still tons of fun. It's just kind of starting to feel that it's like an afterthought of the production of the game and how much time that they invest in making it a really cool experience. There's still a lot more for me to explore in the different modes, including the zombies, so there's even more, of course, chance for me to discover some things that either make or break all 3 of these modes, but as a whole, Black Ops 3, like I said, is some of the best, if not the best, experience that you can get out of Call of Duty as a franchise. Treyarch has done it again. They've proven it with every single Black Ops release, I think, that they are one of the biggest, if not the heaviest hitter when it comes to releasing a Call of Duty game out of all of the other developers that are under the Activision umbrella. And with all the cool things that have happened so far and fun experiences that I've had in campaign, multiplayer, and the zombies, I'm really looking forward to all the new DLC that they're coming out for Black Ops 3. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 here on the PlayStation 4 is without a doubt an easy 9 out of 10. It's just too awesome to give Black Ops 3 anything less than that. It's packed full of features, it's beautiful to look at and to listen to, and it's got a huge replayability in all 3 modes. If you thought Call of Duty was running out of gas, think again, Black Ops 3 is kicking ass. Now I want to know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Also, if you've been playing Black Ops and you have something to share on that, be sure to let me know like what system that you've been playing on as well, because I would like to look into what are the pros and cons from your perspective on the Black Ops 3 and what system that you're playing from. And if you want to play a couple of matches together in multiplayer, or maybe do some co-op in the campaign or zombies mode, let me know over there on my Twitter account at Kinetic GTR. Let's hook up and let's get some gaming going on here on the PlayStation 4. Click the like button to support these Call of Duty Black Ops 3 zombies here on the channel. I've got more videos and live streams coming up on my Twitch account, twitch.tv/Kinetic Live. Make sure that you're subscribed so that way you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. My name is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.